Hey guys, just a quick little video here about my ownership experience with a Jaguar XF 2012 Portfolio. Purchased the car a couple, almost about 2 years ago. Here's some pictures of it. I've since sold it, and I just kind of totaled up the total costs for the vehicle, and thought I'd make a quick video for anybody looking to buy a used Jaguar, what type of expenses they might run into. Here's a picture of it from the front. It was a blue 2012 Portfolio with a couple options. It had the cold weather pack and a couple other convenience pack options. While my computer's going really slow here. Let's see if we can get this to load. But so here's a picture of it. I've got more pictures, but mainly that's not what you're here for. You're here for the costs. So just made a quick total here of my costs. So I realized that costs for taxes and registration, insurance, gas, interest, all of that is just, you're going to pay on that for any vehicle you buy. But this is just everything that I paid completely for the car. So let's get started. So I bought the car for $25,600 there at the top. The car's original MSRP was $62,000, so huge depreciation hit by the first owner. It was a 2012. I bought it in March of 2016. I bought it with 45,000 miles and immediately paid $2,048 to register it for the taxes and registration. Over the course of me having the car, I had it for I sold it at 59,000 miles, averaged about 19.5 miles per gallon during the entire time I had it. So I spent $2,000 on gas. It was about $100 a month for me to insure. So the insurance wasn't too bad. It wasn't even much of a jump up from any other normal car. I've switched down to a much more practical car right now, and I'm paying like $80. So it was only about a $20 increase there. But I paid $2,100 in the 21 months for insurance. I financed the car, paid about $900 in interest the entire time I had it. The maintenance repairs is where it gets a little interesting. I only spent $670 over 21 months on maintenance and repairs. That was a much lower figure than I actually anticipated. That was pleasant. That was just me. The battery went out. I bought a new battery. I got an alignment, air filters, an oil change, and some tire repairs and tire rotations. Interesting to note, at 49,000 miles, I had a coolant leak, and it has a 50,000 mile warranty. It only had a couple months left on its warranty when I got it, but it took 3 dealer visits to resolve. So if not for the lucky timing, the costs of maintenance and repairs would have been thousands more. And another multiverse, another me, just got destroyed on that coolant leak if that would have happened just a little bit later. So I highly recommend getting a used one that still has a few months left and a few thousand miles left of warranty. My coolant leak developed 3 months after purchasing the car. And then, as you know, anybody who knows anything about European cars or luxury or sports cars can attest to, the depreciation, of course, by far was, even for me being the second owner, was your largest cost. Boom, $9,400 of depreciation. I had this car listed for 6 months at the low blue book, could not get rid of it. Finally found a buyer at $16,200, paid $25,600 for it, so that's $9,400 in depreciation. So my total costs for the 21 months I owned it were $17,139, or $816 a month. It was a pretty expensive vehicle to own, operate, and maintain. Was it worth it? I think it probably was. I freaking loved it, and I'm probably going to be looking at an F-Type here soon in the next year or two. But that's kind of what you're looking at for an XF. That was my experience.